This week is all about Blackwell gear. So I've got on my Blackwell Bobcat shirt today, and I'll have a different piece of spirit wear throughout the week. So today we are jumping into area, right? And we're going to come back to this 5x7 square rectangle that we started with when we were thinking about perimeter last week. All right, so for any figure that you're looking at, any two-dimensional figure, there's a base and there's a height. The base can be any side of a figure, and then the height is going to be the perpendicular line segment, bringing back these math notations. Hopefully you remember this, perpendicular, right? You can remember that because it has two right angles in it, right? So perpendicular means it has right angles. And then line segments end with endpoints, right? So I drew a little line segment here for you. So the height is a perpendicular line segment from a base to the top of the figure, right? So it's the longest part of the figure. So these are two features of figures that we're going to be looking at to find the area. Now, let's actually talk about the definition of area. The mathematical definition of area is that it's the measure of the number of square units needed to cover a flat surface without any gaps or overlaps. And there's another word in there that you need to really understand, square units. Okay? Square units is any unit that we're talking about that has a length and a width that are the same, that are one. Right? So this square unit, its width is 1 foot and its height is 1 foot. So my square unit is 1 foot by 1 foot. This is the square unit that I'm going to be thinking how many of these square units can fit into my 5x7 rectangle to completely cover that flat surface without any gaps and without any overlaps. Right? And so what you might already be noticing is that you could count each individual square here, right? So here's 1 unit square, right? That's 1. Because that's 1 square that has a length of 1 and a width of 1 foot. Moving on, I've got another unit square right next to it. That's 2, right? I can continue on, and I would see I've got 3, 4, and 5 in that top row, right? And oh, wait a minute, I'm noticing 5 and I have 5 feet here, right? Oh, interesting. Okay, well, I wonder if that's true for my length as well. Let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I do. I have 7 vertical unit squares. So what you're going to notice here is that you can use a formula to find area. Right? We can do base times height, right? In this case, our base is 5 feet, and our height, that perpendicular line, right? This is perpendicular from the bottom of our figure to the top of our figure is 7 feet, right? So we can have 5 times 7. 5 times 7, you should know already. If you're not sure, you can use your diagram here to double check, right? So we know that we already have 5 across. That means there's 10 in this row, right? So let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. If we keep going and counting by 5s, we get 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So we know that 5 times 7 is 35. Now we're not done. What did we just count? We counted 35 square units, right? And what unit did we use? We were using feet, right? Because we know that the measurement of this unit that we've decided is feet, right? So we have 35 square feet here. Remember, you can write square feet in a lot of different ways. You could write feet squared with that little exponent 2, right? Or you can write SQ period FT period. Or you could write it out if you wanted, but that's a lot of time. So the most important part here is remembering our unit, right? Our unit is square feet, and we got that because we just counted square feet units, right? Here's 1 square foot, 2 square foot, 3 square feet, 4 square feet, 5. And then we counted that all the way down, right? We counted those square feet all the way through our rectangle and got 35 square feet. So our final answer to the area of this rectangle will be 35 squared feet. So that is your quick introduction to area. Today you're going to have the opportunity to do some real life problem solving with area in your home. And I can't wait to see all of your Blackwell gear as well. Thanks, guys.